Today we're going to talk about 5 key performance indicators on social media that have absolutely nothing to do with your follower count. My name is Charissa, I'm a social media strategist and coach, and let's get into it. Every social media manager has that one client who focuses on follower count as their only measure of social media success. A business's follower count is what's considered a vanity metric, which is essentially a surface level data point that isn't necessarily indicative of meeting a business's real goals. It's definitely frustrating that a lot of people still can't let this go, but we can't put all the blame on them. With so much information all over social media about how to go viral, or even potential pressure from stakeholders in their company, it's easy to see how a client might become obsessed with the idea of gaining hundreds of thousands of followers easily overnight. The problem is these followers are not authentic, they probably won't buy from them, and they're only going to drive down the engagement rate that we work so hard to establish. Thankfully, there are plenty of other ways to show your clients how your social media efforts actually are moving the needle. So here are 5 key performance indicators on social media that aren't follows that you can show your clients the next time they ask how things are going. The first one is saves and shares. When someone saves your post, this indicates that you've successfully created a piece of content that your audience finds inspiring or interesting. Basically something worthy of referring back to for future reference. And when someone shares your post, this means that you've successfully created a piece of content that your audience can genuinely and personally relate to. You've also motivated them to share it with their followers, which is the best way to drive brand awareness organically. The second measure is click-throughs. A click through the link in your bio or the sticker in your stories means that you've crafted a compelling message and you've created a strong call to action. One that actually resulted in someone leaving the platform to do the thing you wanted them to do. Driving traffic off that social media platform and to wherever you were directing them to is something that's not easy to do at all. So that's a big win. The third measure is sales. If you can show your clients that your social media efforts have a direct correlation to converting your audience into sales, there should not be a question about whether or not it's working. And the fourth measure is new leads or contacts. A booked meeting, an email, a phone call, or even a DM are all indicators of a social media account successfully attracting followers to take action and get in touch. Try tracking the amount of DMs that your client's account is bringing in and then sharing that with your client, because that is solid proof that your client's brand is getting noticed. And the fifth measure is user-generated content and social proof. It's always a success when someone goes out of their way to mention a brand on social media or even share their own content about it. Never downplay it when someone is sharing your client's brand on social. Showing your clients the amount of times that they're mentioned or praised on social media is only going to help to further prove its inherent value. So those are 5 of the KPIs that are not follows but still indicate that there is progress being made. It's ultimately your responsibility as the social media service provider to educate your clients so that they can better understand what their social media objectives and KPIs should be. Feel free to share these with your clients the next time they ask how things are going. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more tips, and I'll see you next time. Bye.